Join me in the invocation. Dear Lord, thank you for letting us come together tonight. I ask that you watch over us and provide guidance as we try to make the best decisions as we possibly can for the citizens of this community. And please watch over all of us, and thank you for all you do. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. I'd like to establish that we have a quorum and call our meeting to order. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now the Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Everybody can be seated. Gil, thanks for being here tonight.
My pleasure.
Well, we will start with the first item on our agenda, which is approve the minutes from the meeting held July 8th, 2024.
Motion to approve the minutes.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Our next item is to discuss and consider Section 3 policy information for the city's TxCDBG contract number CDM 23-0288. Ramon?
Mayor, PDA and HUD now require the TxCDBG grant recipient review and discuss Section 3 policy presentation through the meeting of our governing body. The city has adopted multiple Section 3 policy over the years. The overall purpose of Section 3 is to facilitate contract and employment opportunities for low and very low income workers. Kay Howard's here, but again, if you guys have any questions for her, I'm glad to answer. Do you want to do anything to add to that?
All I would add is that the reason that Section 3 is new, it's always been there, but now it's more important that they're tracking to see if when we have construction and you're using these federal funds, are we giving opportunities to low and moderate income persons to be employed by construction companies. Of course, we have to account for our time as well. And Section 3 is a radius of about 5,000 people in this community, which all are large enough that it is. It's a large radius, which takes up part of that. But what we'll do is encourage your construction company that's going to come in here to bid your project, that if they have openings, that they start here first. And we look at those and hope that they will employ them, and then we do all the paperwork behind that to document what the city has tried to accomplish.
And that project is a downtown revitalization program.
I'll make a motion, we approve that item.
I second.
There's a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. The next item is to consider resolution R-A09-0724, approving a Muleshoe Economic Development Project for the Muleshoe Meat Processing. Mayor?
Mayor, this is the second reading of resolution R 809-0724, and that is to approve the project between the MEDC and the Muleshoe Meat Market Processing. The law requires that the corporation have 2 readings of the resolution. So before any of the funds to be considered or to be dispersed.
And how much is this project?
It's $31,000. And it is for the automation of the business part of it. That project itself that they're spending is over $500,000.
Does anybody got any comment?
I think we just approved that resolution because they've already come up with the bulk of the funds. They're not asking for, a whole lot compared to what they're putting into it. So I'd make a motion that we approve that resolution.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
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 All opposed? Motion carries. Next item is consider proposing the tax rate for fiscal year 24-25 budget.
Mayor, as required by state law, the council will need to propose a tax rate at this meeting. Staff recommends the council to propose a voter approval rate of 0.69251 per 100,000 valuation. This is 0.573134 for M&O and 0.119376 for INS, which are dead. That combined is a 0.692510. That is lower than the current rate. Our current rate right now is 0.718240. That is the voter approval rate. Anything higher than that would have to go to voter approval.
I'll make a motion that we approve that tax rate.
I'll second it.
We are proposing it at this time. We want to approve it to the next month's meeting.
All right, so we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. The next item is to set date for the public hearing of 24-25 tax rate and budget.
Okay, Mayor, as required by state law, a public hearing for the tax rate for the 2024-2025 budget is required to be held. There are a couple of dates that staff is suggesting, August 29th or September 5th. I believe those are both Thursdays. Those fall within the guidelines and it meets the dates that we have to call public hearing before we can adopt a tax rate for the budget.
Could we do it on a Monday?
We can do it on Monday.
Do you think next Monday would be doable?
Probably too soon, isn't it?
Too soon. So we have to publish public hearing. So we'll publish, it will come out on the 22nd.
What about the 26th? Just 2 weeks?
Has to have, we have to have 5 days after the day's published, not less than 5 days.
How would y'all feel about doing, we have to have one of those?
We'll have public hearings, yes, sir.
How would y'all feel about having a meeting on, or the public hearing on September the 2nd, and we'll have a meeting on the 9th?
September 2nd is Labor Day.
Good call.
I do suggest, one suggestion, we can have it on the 9th. How do you feel about having the meeting on the 16th? That way it allows us, and it follows all the dates we have to meet.
Doesn't matter to me, I'm good with that.
So for me, typically Mondays, I know I'm always in town,
Okay.
pretty much on Mondays.
So how do you feel about having the actual meeting on the 16th and we'll have the public hearing on the 9th?
I can do that.
So, good with you?
We can do that?
Yep, let's do that.
All right. We'll have the public hearing on the 9th and we'll have a regular council meeting on the 16th.
Which is a week later than it's scheduled
Yes.
for.
Correct.
Be on the third Monday instead of the second.
Correct. And that kind of follows in the requirements as far as dates.
All right, the next item is to consider resolution R-810-0824, authorizing the submission of an application and authorizing the city manager to act as the chief administrative officer for the city's participation in the home program.
Now, just as a resolution reads, that's what it does. It authorizes the application to the Texas Department of Housing and Community Affairs to the home program reservation system, which is part. Our current agreement ends on October 17. We are in the middle of a home program, so this would allow us to extend that, and also could possibly allows the option of building additional homes if approved.
I'll make a motion that we pass that resolution.
Second.
Motion second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
That is an annual deal, isn't it? We do that every year.
Actually, it's, the last one is 21-24, so it's like every 3 years.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's like every 2 years. We are part of a program, a reservation where if funds are available, we have the option to apply.
The next item is to consider the preliminary plat for the North Country Club addition.
Mayor, I provided a copy of a preliminary plat for calling the North Country Club Edition. This is something we have looked at several times. This is a preliminary plat. It was submitted by Parking Engineering. I have reviewed, and staff has reviewed. I talked to Public Works and as far as getting utilities there. And I think this is, as far as the plat, it meets our guidelines. It is preliminary, so there could possibly be some changes. I don't see any changes before it's recorded.
Three new streets out of that, no.
There is 3 additional streets,
Well, they're extensions of what we already have, but.
and they are, and that's what they're kind of named that way.
Yeah.
There are, I believe, 21 lots altogether. There are sizable lots, ranging from 1 to 2 acre lots. And this is a property adjacent to the golf course.
They're going all the way to the highway,
Highway 70, yes.
so we're gonna try to keep the rest of that frontage for commercial.
The commercial will be closer to town. There's
Kind of around the curve
kind
there.
of around the curve. We have approximately 11 acres for commercial, and possible future extension.
We don't have to have any action on that, do we?
You just accepted it. You know, they said, once it's completed, then we'll record it at the courthouse and then it becomes a plat.
Make a motion, we accept that plan.
I'll second it. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. The next item is to receive the financial statement for the month ending July the 31st of 2024.
Is the motion to receive the financial statement?
I'll second.
Motion second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Administrative reports.
Mayor, the last movie in the park of the season released Thursday, August 15, will be shown Sandlot. Invite everybody to come out. It's always a fun time. The TML Annual Conference will be in Houston, October the 9th to the 11th. Cancellations must be made by the 27th. Contact Tamara if you have any questions. The Muleshoe Water Park is closed for regular hours. That's out this weekend. We are going to try to open on the weekend, now depending on how things work out, depending how long we'll go. As far as project updates, we are in the process of rebuilding 5 homes for the home program right now. They've been demolished already, and I believe they're doing digging footage today. So it's moving along. Section 3, there was a resolution about that earlier. That is for the Main Street sidewalk project. We are we start taking bids. Bids are due back on August 29th on that project, and we will probably have a recommendation to council on the September meeting. So that project will probably be right after that, October, November timeframe.
Any idea how long that will take?
Weather, kind of down the weather, anywhere from 30 to 45 days. And that's all I have right now.
Does the council have any remarks?
No, sir. This time I now declare the city council will now hold a closed executive meeting pursuant to the provisions of the open meeting law, chapter 551, government code, Vernon's, Texas codes annotated in accordance with the authority contained in section 551.074 to discuss personnel.